Being perfect is usually seen as a positive thing. Most people dream of living an ideal life, but in reality, finding a perfect person is nearly impossible. Everyone has flaws. Because of this, the common trope is that those perfect are secretly hiding a major issue. It seems like being perfect in just one specific area is the closest we can get to the ideal. In that sense, I believe Infamous Sush is perfect, at least as a YouTuber. I don't know Nathan, the guy who owns the channel personally, so I can't say if he's a perfect human being, but as a YouTube creator, his channel is flawless. So, the fundamental question, why Infamous Sush? Why him over countless other channels? Sure, he's great, but his subscriber count is lower than much bigger channels like The Odd Ones Out or Jade Animations, and his views are a bit lower than creators like Brody Animates or Haminations. First off, and this should be obvious, being famous doesn't mean you're perfect.
What a fucking nick.
The Odd Ones Out and Jade Animations are awesome channels, but I've never thought of their channels as perfect. James has made some bummer decisions in the past, and while Jaden's channel quality is top tier, she often uploads content that isn't storytime animation. Before I talk more about other channels not being perfect, let me explain why I think Infamous Sush is perfect and also why his channel has some problems even though it's perfect. There are three main reasons. First is the character design. There's a famous rule about good character design, but I don't entirely agree. If you recognize a silhouette, it's usually just because you've seen the character before, not necessarily because the design is good. I judge the design by whether it looks good at first glance. Sush's design is average. He's just a guy in a plain green shirt with slightly unique hair. He's basically normal SpongeBob, but people often view someone average as perfect, and I'm one of them too. He looks like someone who lives a steady life without causing trouble. Plus, his simple design allows for easy animation in various scenarios, which is great for a storytime animation. Next is the content and topics. While many YouTubers chase views with clickbait or provocative drama, Sush sticks to relatable, appropriate topics. He often tries to provide a moral or a lesson. I mean, the guy almost had $20,000 stolen from him, and he handled it like a gentleman.
I have a question for you, buddy. How do you sleep at night knowing all you do for a living is scam people? It's beyond me. Well, you can politely and have a miserable rest of your life. I really needed that.
I would probably be like Batman if someone tried to take $20,000 from me. And finally, his private life is what makes his channel the most perfect. We've seen so many creators fall from the top once their private lives were exposed. Like, look at the Dream SMP drama, or a case that really frustrates me, Shay. Shay was a massive Undertale Deltarune creator who inspires so many people, only to be hit with a 200-page Google document about sexual assault, which ended his whole career. Meanwhile, Infamous Sush has kept a clean record, no scandals, no drama, just peace. But here's where we dive deeper. Being perfect has its own set of problems. Specifically, his channel can be a bit boring. Think of Metro Man from Megamind. This character is a Superman without any flaw. Powerful, smart, just perfect. He was so perfect at his job that he got bored and had a midlife crisis. Perfection brings boredom. For a storyteller whose job is to be entertaining, being too stable can be a drawback. This is why other YouTubers try not to be normal. They are all crazy in some way. Infamous Sush lacks those parts. He is a normal guy telling normal stories. I'm surely not the only one who has occasionally skipped one of his videos because it felt like I've already seen something similar from his channel. He takes the safe path. By being consistent, he might not stand out as much as others. But he has built an incredibly stable concrete fanbase. Among his usual collaborations, he's definitely the normal guy of the group. I actually really had a hard time choosing between Brody Animates or Infamous Sush for this topic because they share a lot of similarities, but in the end my gut told me Sush fits the perfect channel just a bit better. Brody is still amazing though, I love you Brody, and sorry for animation, but your animation is too violent to be in this list. So we've looked at why Infamous Sush is perfect and why that very perfection makes him a bit boring. Leave a comment if you have any other storytime animators in your mind, and subscribe, like the video so we can get Infamous Sush to actually watch this video. Alright, goodbye.